Sniff. Upem sniff. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the Global Sisters. I'm Sishan Lovi and she is. And today guys, we're back with another video. As you guys have read on the title, today's video is a story time of what happened to us yesterday.
Guys.
Because man, scenes in Shabeni every day. Explain what happened.
So guys, yesterday our helper calls me out and then she's like, there's someone at the gate. So there's a kid at the gate saying he's lost Ushala somewhere. So kanjan. It's okay, I walk out and then I see the kid and I call him and I'm like, hi, and he's like, no, his name is blah 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 and he lives like, maybe it's like 10 k's from my house. He lives there. He was dropped off by his friend Uteboho down the road, and he Uteboho ute aphume motweni futhi kwena aphume motweni yami, you know. And I was like, no. So he's like, no, just give me taxi money. So I'm like, what's your name? He tells me. What's your mom's name? He tells me. And then I'm like, do you know your mom's number? He says no. And I'm like, your dad's number? He says no. I'm like, how old are you? He says he's 10 in grade 2 in a high school.
High school.
So I'm like, that doesn't make sense. You're 10, you're in grade 2, but you're in a high school. So I'm like, From there I was like, this kid is not okay. So I couldn't let him go, guys. I opened the gate, welcomed him in.
She opens the gate. If this child happened to be in yoga, angene aphenduke abe in yoga and start, I don't know. Yes, yo, like
guys, Usihle and my helper went crazy. They're like, I went with your Mother Teresa tendencies, stop it, do not let him in. I'm like, no, I can't let him go. I know, I let him in.
But like, she's also scared at the very same moment. Yeah. She doesn't let him inside the house.
Yeah, I didn't let him in the house. He gives him a chair
to sit outside.
So because he's a kid, I offer him ice cream. He's like, sure. I give him ice cream. And then he says he's hungry. Then we give him food. Hi, both guys.
That's when it started. That is when the show started.
I never expected it.
We asked him. So he said his name is Bongani. How, Bongani, where's your mom? I said, no, my mom's at work. She works at Pick and Pay.
Close by.
Yes, close by. So it's okay, let's Google a number at Pick and Pay so that we can call them and ask for your mom. So she had already asked for his mom's name outside, and he said his mom's name is Nomsa.
Yeah.
Manje, I asked him again, I'm like, Kana, what's your mom's name? And he says Sarah. I'm like, hi boy, didn't you say your mom's name is Nomsa outside? And he's like, literally, he's like, oh, Nomsa. Yo, guys. Okay, now we don't know. We can't call because we don't have the mother's name.
All right, then I'm like, you know what? Let me post him on Facebook. In the Fossloress group, I post and people start calling me. First, my neighbor called me and she's like, Mgani, let the child go. Leyo mntwana does that every time. He knocks at people's doors, asks for money, asks for food. Let him go. He knows where he lives. And I'm like, Aibo Mgani. And he's like, yeah, let him go. I couldn't, guys.
Hey.
They don't even look good to be featured.
So just when she posts on her Facebook, I post on my WhatsApp because when I post, some guy from school texts me and he's like, nah man, let him go. And I'm like, no, but he says he's lost and he doesn't seem mentally stable. But yes, he's not okay mentally, but he knows what he's doing.
Alright, then we sat with him, start talking. So I'm like, when I'm police. This one must start his own YouTube channel.
At this point, right, we know that he's not okay, and we're like, we can't let him go without a plan, right? He sekadlile ice cream, right? And he starts saying, ngivuleleni ngihambe.
Yeah.
Sithi awuhambi. So ngise police station because ulahlekile, right? And uthi ngipheni imali ye-taxi, ngigibele i-taxi ngiye e-mall, and then he's gonna walk from e-mall, which is far from where he says he lives, right? Sithi no, you're not leaving. Sifonela amaphoyisa azokulala. So I keep a snave, right, in his pocket, and I'm like, ubema isnave, and he says yes. Because we don't want to open for him, uzovusa idlozi. Guys, when I say I ran, mina shem, I ran because now he's threatening us. We have a video. I'll put the video right after explaining.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting right by the door. So I just stand up and close the door. Mind you, all my sisters and her child are still outside. But I don't care. They will face the problems alone, man.
I'm like, Lord, you've got my back. Nothing will happen. But immediately when I saw him standing up, I'm like, yay, I'm done now.
Right.
My mama. Ufana nalo mntana lo. Hey. Bongani. Yela nozobona. Ngokushaya mina. Ngifaka ukutwala ngikushaya. Faka ukutwala ngikushaya.
Mntana.
Namagalo uyazazi yolanda uthi
uvuka amadlozi ngesmile. Correct le. Kiyale kwathi. Nangisabi kodwa ki. Sibona uzoyenzani.
Isingizwe lamaphoyisa kuphi manje.
Guys, you know what got me? It's when he came back and was like, I don't blame the gate. I know about idlozi. I saw, guys.
That kid knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly
what he was doing, and he's used to doing it. Ebantwini. Like I posted it on Facebook, right? People called me. They're like, your story sounds exactly the same.
He knew exactly what he was doing, and he was experienced. So he knew how to tackle people also. Because everyone is also saying, I'll post the screenshots too. Everyone is saying he was asking for money.
Yeah.
So we can take a taxi to the mall.
Yeah.
Right. Yo, guys, scenes.
And where he lives, it's a walking distance from my car. Walking distance, like literally 5 minutes.
So his aunt or his grandmother.
His aunt
Ended up calling Utando and telling her, no, this person ran away from home, right? And by that time we had already let him go.
Yeah.
We need to start looking for him now because we drive out and we're looking and we didn't find him, but we ended up Sigibo.
Yeah.
And the brother was just like, leave him alone, you won't find him anyway.
That's what broke my heart.
Personally, I don't feel like the brother didn't care. I just feel as if he's given up, because if it's a continuous thing, then he knows that he's gonna come back home eventually, that he's gonna wake up tomorrow and go to the next house that he feels is his next target. So it's not really not caring, but yeah.
Yeah, so guys, that's the story. It was very scary but very funny at the same time. He was very sweet. I just hope hope he's
Okay.
No, Bungani was sweet. And then at the end he's like, what's that?
She said, oh, because he ended up saying he's not lost. So I said, I'm to phone online.
Yeah.
And so I mean, so want to show now.
So I had a visitor.
No, guys, I was so pissed because I was writing the next day, right? I was so pissed. Now I have stopped studying. I'm stressed about this lost.
We are driving around.
Yo, guys.
But yeah, guys.
So basically, this video is an awareness for everyone who happens to live around us, who knows this child, or even if you don't know him, this is a wake-up call. If he comes to your house and decides to tell you he's lost, he knows his way home. He just wants to play mind games with you.
Oh, he was very sweet. No, honestly.
No, don't.
I must have already.
No, that's because you like kids, and no likes the idea of what he did.
Idea?
So, yeah, you would do it too. No would do it too. She was if she was given a chance to.
I've never, guys. I've never. So yeah, guys, and Mungani, if you happen to see this, you should come and visit me again in Ganwan. Chomyam.
If you got this far, you are a star and I love you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment Nkosana down below if you know Bongani or you have had a similar something yana happened to you. But from us,
it's goodbye. We love you.
Say bye. Awendawo ulandwa amaphoyisa la. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, azodila nawe phela. Usijayela kabi yazi. Azijayela kabi abakutsheli shame.